Yo, what up, what up? It's your man, Big Brandon Carter, and I'm here again with my man, Dan Lok. What's going on? I'm out here because, I'm working on some business stuff, right? Dan is helping me take my business from 7 to 8 figures, because, he's a master of what he does. But we thought, man, let's shoot some YouTube videos while we out here, because we were brainstorming some stuff. And we thought, like, yo, let's share this with the people with how to be a better man. And Dan and I came up with some stuff a little framework that we think will help you, has helped us, and like the people we work with.
And I think people sometimes, they watch your videos, they watch my videos, maybe they want to get into better shape. They want to have more muscles, they want to lose weight, they want to be stronger, faster, they want to be more successful financially, they want to make more money, they want to have more freedom. Whatever it is, I think a big part of your fans, your audience, a lot of them are men, a lot of my audience, 90% is men, although we have some fans that are women as well.
Yeah, I got some women fans, so both of you guys, you might both of you may enjoy this too,
So what I think is, all those things that you want, ultimately, I think you want more money, more freedom, more fulfillment, whatever it is, but the core of what you want is to be a better man.
Yeah.
So I say, why don't we talk about this and give you a little bit of insights. How do you do that? Because sometimes when you are chasing all those things at the end, may or may not help you become a better man.
Yeah.
Right?
You can spend a lot of time climbing a ladder and realize it's against the wrong wall.
The wrong wall,
yeah.
Right? You're doing the wrong thing. So let's talk about this. So what does it take? We believe there are 4 things that you need, the 4 P's, right?
Right.
The very first one is purpose.
So it's like purpose. It's almost like a part of it would be goals, right? Goals like, well, what do you want to accomplish? Like vision,
Your why.
Yeah, and then I think it's like vision, like what you want, goals, but then it's why, right? Like maybe it's like a combination. Like what are you really trying to accomplish, and why you're trying to accomplish it?
And I believe most men don't get what they want is because they don't know what they want.
Yeah.
It's very vague. When you ask them, you say someone comes to you and say, hey man, Brandon, help me out. I want to lose some weight.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? You want to lose some weight?
Yeah.
Or I want to be stronger. Like how strong?
It's fucking vague,
What
man.
does it look like, man, right?
It needs to be so clear that you can explain it to a 5-year-old, and they can see if you got it or not. It's like if you hit that goal or not. If you want to lose, 25 pounds this year, right? 25 pounds in the next 6 months. All right, that's clear.
Yeah.
In 6 months, we can see it. There's no ambiguity.
It's very specific, very precise. And you notice sometimes I also see men where they lack the drive, they lack the motivation, and they don't know why.
Yeah.
Like I just don't have the motivation to accomplish whatever goals that I have. Chances are, I would say, it's lack of why.
Yeah. So would you say it was? So you have your goal. But then you also need your why.
Your why.
Right. Yeah. Right. And this is really important. Like I always, when I do my coaching, right? Like I talk to somebody, as soon as we get clear on this, then it's like, now why do you want that?
Correct.
And I think you have to go a few layers deep, right? So like, let's say you want to lose weight. Oh, because I want to feel better about myself. I want to be more confident. Oh, why do you want that? Why is that important to you? It's like, oh man, because when I take off my blah, blah, I want my kids to look up to me. It's like, oh, and then you try to find out why that's important, right? And say, oh, because I love my family, and
that's
that,
right.
And then it's like such a
That's
better it's a deeper meaning to why you want to accomplish the goal, and that gives you more fuel.
And I think for both of us, when we hit, there's always something. You look at anyone who has accomplished a lot, who's a top achiever, usually, not always, but usually some kind of tragedy that happened. That's what makes them so driven.
Yeah.
That's why, you think people are driven. It's easy to be driven when you're going through some tough time. It's a lot more difficult when you're already comfortable.
It's very difficult, man. Like
Right?
when my drive came, like I remember the day. My father committed suicide, right? And we found out
That changed everything.
everything changed. Now it's like my why changed. Now it's like, oh shit, now my family, like I have to support everyone. I mean, and but when people ask, how do you stay motivated? Well, me, man, it's like, one, I didn't have a choice, because it's like, everyone's dependent on me. That's a big why.
Same thing with me. I still remember the day. Yeah. So I was living with my mom, 1-bedroom apartment in the hood, basically, right? In Vancouver. I was out right after school. I was in high school. So I was going home. I heard my mom was on the phone with somebody. She was crying on the phone. I knocked on the door, asked my mom what's going on. And she said, it's okay. I said, Mom, what's going on? And she was crying. And she later told me that she was on the phone with my dad. Basically, my dad went bankrupt, right? And my mom is such a positive person. It's the first time ever in my life, I look at my mom, she looked hopeless. She was so worried as a single mom, how I'm gonna raise this kid in this country where I don't speak the language. That was my why. I looked at that face on my mom, that worry, this frustration. I said to myself, no fucking way, I don't want to see that facial expression on my mom ever again. I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna be the man to take care of my mom. That's when I stopped being a boy, mature, and say, you know what, I'm gonna be the man to take care of my mom. So that was the switch. From then on, my why is strong. I didn't care. Whatever it takes, I don't care if rejection, I don't care if I need to hustle, how hard I work, none of that bothers me anymore. I don't know how, I'm gonna get a fucking how. I'm gonna find out how to do it. Yeah. That was my purpose. That's what drives me.
Why is more important than how? It's like you have to start here, right? You have to start here, because if you lack motivation, I think this is the reason. Like, what if they don't have a tragedy? What if they don't have a tragedy?
People change because of 2 reasons. Either motivation or desperation. It could be you're motivated, you inspire. That's cool.
Yeah.
Or desperation. I think desperation is a more powerful motivator.
Desperation.
You just hit fucking rock bottom, man. I gotta do something. It's like sometimes people, I want to lose weight, I want to be healthy. They're like, But once doctor tells you, man, you don't lose weight, you're gonna die. Fuck, you get it done.
Yeah.
You're going on a diet tomorrow.
When I went on keto, I was in good shape before that, right? But I went for a checkup, and the doctor said my cholesterol was like really, really high, and they wanted to put me on statins, and like those drugs have a lot of
side effects.
So I was familiar. I've been a trainer for decades, right? So like and I put people on ketogenic diets, people who want it. So I was familiar. And I knew that it could help, right? So I said, all right, instead of going on these goddamn drugs, let's try this. And then, it just changed. In 30 days, my cholesterol dropped over 100 points, but I also felt better. And I don't know. So I said, fuck it, I'll just keep doing it, right? But it's like, it was that desperation. It was that or drugs.
Desperation?
Yeah.
You have no choice.
Yeah.
So motivation or desperation. And then the second step is what we call power.
Now, this is all in order, guys, right? This is in order then, right? First you have a purpose, then you get some power.
Now, we're talking about different forms of power. It could be physical power, which we're talking about energy, your power. And the way I define power is the ability to take action.
Yeah, because you gotta think like, all right, so you have a purpose, you have a why, but if your body's like, if you got the cancer or the flu, right, or something like that, like when you're sick, how much are you moving towards your purpose, right? You got to take care of yourself, strength, conditioning. There's a reason old people ain't accomplishing a lot, right? Because they're kind of weak.
They don't have energy.
Yeah.
It takes a tremendous amount of energy and effort to build anything great. To build a 100%. Business, to be successful, you need that tenacity, the endurance, the stamina.
The energy, right? Man. Like, especially when you're in that growth phase, that beginning phase. Like, how many hours a day were you working when you was like in that?
First 5 years of my life, when I was building my business, I was working 12 to 14 hours a day. Didn't take a single day off for 5 years. 5 years, right? Yeah. All my friends, they were chasing girls, they were drinking, they were watching sports game. Until this day, that's why I don't watch sports. I know we've got the World Cup going on. Yeah. I don't even know what it's about. Yeah. I don't. There's a World Cup? I don't know whatever. Because I was busy right? Following my purpose.
You had the purpose.
Fulfilling my potential, right? Building my business.
But you need the energy for that, right? Like
Yeah.
you need energy to work 14 hours a day for 5 years, 5 consecutive years. You know, like you need energy. People don't talk about that when it comes to goals. Like they think that it's just you're just working out and eating everything because of vanity. Nah, man, I need power.
You need power.
You need to fulfill my purpose.
Power. And most people, what I notice is low income people have low energy. High income people have high energy. You look at most people, you ask them, well, how you doing, man?
Not bad.
It's not bad, I'm fine. Fuck, man.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
and you wonder why you don't accomplish anything.
Yeah.
That's an issue. You look at people who are successful, most of them, they have a lot of enthusiasm.
A lot of vigor. Yeah.
A lot, like, right? They have that.
You got to tell these motherfuckers to calm down, man.
Yeah, man. They have this. It's always because they know it takes tremendous power to pull this off. And then which moves to the next thing. So mental, physical power.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
It's mental too. Wait a minute. Like before we even go to that, like the mental part of it, like, cause like
How to get shit done.
yeah. Just go into like what kind of drive did it? What kind of mental power did you need, right, to do that? Like I know you need what is discipline, right? You need and focus. It sounds like you didn't watch any sports, you didn't do any fight. That's focus, man. You have to be tremendously disciplined to actually do that. You know?
To me, it's not even discipline because I think discipline is the first step. Self-discipline.
Yeah.
I actually think it's much more powerful to develop a self-image. So let me give you an example. A lot of people get on keto diet, which is okay, but on and off, right? But when you are the keto king,
Keto, yeah.
that's who you are.
That's who I am.
It's your lifestyle.
That's what I do.
So people ask me all the time, like, how do you develop that discipline, Dan? How do you do this? I always tell people, I was a millionaire in my mind way before I actually had $1 million in my account.
Yeah.
I was thinking, operating, talking, acting like a millionaire way before I had the money. Even when I had no money, I was not worried about the gas prices, how much lettuce costs. I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't.
How much is the fucking lettuce?
I'm serious. Most of the stuff that people think about,
Yeah.
even when I had no money, I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah.
So I was operating at
Yeah.
that level
Yeah.
before I just had the money. Example, instead of working at a time I had no money, instead of working going to a Starbucks or McDonald's, I was working right there at the Pan Pacific. I was working in a 5-star hotel, just in the lobby, working. I had no money though. I couldn't afford to eat anything like that, but I was working.
Getting that feeling.
Yeah, and I had these wealthy people going. I said, you know what, valet, nice car. I was visualizing. I could see myself
It becomes a part of you.
being that, right? So I was being that first before I actually had the result. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, honestly, man, that's when I was really struggling in New York, man. I moved to this area, Queens, New York. It's called Forest Hills, and it's like, so I had an apartment that I could barely afford. Like I should have went to the Bronx or something, right? But across the train tracks are these mansions. They're all like 5,000-10,000. You wouldn't know it because it's hidden.
Yes.
In this area, it's called Forest Hills Gardens, and it's hidden, man. And then you go back, when you go, anyone can access it, but you wouldn't even know about it, right? It's like a little pocket of Queens, and I moved there for that reason because I wanted to. I would jog, I would run, or like just walk. And to this day, I still do it around these huge mansions, you know, and just, you know, I see Maybachs and Bentleys, and you know, like there's one dude got a Lamborghini, and I really think that I was thinking like you were thinking. I wanted this to affect my psychology because I can't go down to Manhattan all day and then go to the hood, right? And I think that would make me feel bad, like the discrepancy might be so much, maybe, I don't know, but I wanted to like live at least close to wealth, right? So it just feels more real.
Because I think a lot of people, they underestimate their willpower. Okay, I always believe your environment is more powerful than your willpower.
100%.
Okay, who you surround yourself with, the environment you're in. So I want to give myself the advantage, so put myself in a position, in an environment where it conditions my mind for wealth. right?
Yeah.
That I'm comfortable in the environment.
Yeah.
Because I believe most people don't have success. One, they don't know what the fuck they want.
Right.
The second thing is, it's not actually they don't want success, it's they're not comfortable with success. So you have people who have fear of failure, which is what if I fail?
Yeah.
What if I'm not good enough? But most people actually, Brandon, I found that they're afraid of, they have the fear of success. They know what it's like to struggle. They know what it's like to be broke.
Yeah.
As a man, they don't know what it's like to just be mediocre. But success is a foreign concept. They
Yeah.
say they want it though, but it's such an unknown. It's so out of the comfort zone. They're not comfortable.
Yeah.
A lot of people, if you're watching this, when you ask yourself, be honest, comment below, you go to a 5-star hotel, you walk into Tom Ford, how do you feel? Do you feel out of place? Do you feel you don't belong there? Do you feel like, oh, that's a waste? Do you feel like that's too luxurious for you? All this bullshit, that's why the mental game,
Mental game is big.
it's
man.
mental game.
It's big. That-
Do you believe you deserve that?
So, like, and then one more thing, I don't want to hamper on this, but my office for my company, we got a bunch of employees, and it's in Manhattan, next to Central Park, Penthouse apartment. Now, we run an internet business. The truth is, I can be like these other guys and go live in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Nowhere, it could be in a share office.
Yeah. But there's a lot of guys, they think they're balling because they can have their own. They can have a gym, but it's in the middle of the fucking nowhere in some shit town that you ain't never heard of, right? But we're not playing the same game.
No.
My game, the game I'm trying to be is like, yeah, the motherfuckers who are in New York, Wall Street, venture capitalists, like that's the game I'm playing. I'm trying to compete with that. I'm not competing with you YouTubers in the middle of fucking nowhere in your shit town.
No.
What's the matter with you? Manhattan, center of the world. Like, it's for that reason. Like,
Yep.
because that's what I'm aiming for. I would get too comfortable. Oh yeah, we're doing good, man. We're doing good here in some shitty town in the South.
Yep.
I want to live in the fucking, I want the best.
The best.
The fucking best.
Yeah, it inspires you.
It inspires
in the
you.
morning,
Makes you
like
work
even
harder.
New York, you look out from your window, it's like, you know what? This feels right.
It feels right.
And they would challenge you to go to
Yeah.
the next level.
For sure.
That's what we're talking about. Power, physical power, mental power, your self-image, your environment, all plays in that. Now, when you have purpose, you've got the power to take action. Now you can create profit. Now we're talking money. And we're not afraid to talk about money. Broke people are afraid to talk about money.
Yeah, man, they never want to.
Rich people, we're not afraid to talk about money.
Yeah, they
How to make it, how to keep it, how to multiply.
Yeah. It's like this guy I know, man. He thinks he's competing with me, and he won't tell it. He had a product launch, and he won't tell nobody the numbers, right? You don't keep it to myself because you fucking suck, pussy.
Yeah.
Right? Like I tell you all my numbers. I'll post a screenshot if I need to, right? Like because I'm not ashamed. Like not to brag, but I'm just saying. Like I want to show you what can be done.
Yep.
Like when you tell me some of the stuff that you guys have done, I'm inspired, man. Like
That's right.
I'm happy you told me that because like man, that's what's possible.
Yep.
Let me get to that level.
Yep. So we're talking about profit.
Yeah.
How do you create profit? Now I can see sometimes for men, common mistake, they have no purpose or unclear purpose. They maybe just say, you know what, let me focus on power.
Let's focus on
Let
power.
me be a gym, what's the term? Like someone
Like a gym bro.
Yeah,
Like
gym bro.
a gym bro,
I've got muscles, but I got no brain.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to do that. Or I've like, this is all I've got, like I'm all get jacked up, I'm like all masculine, but fuck man, I got no purpose, man.
No purpose.
You just go to the gym, you don't even know why the fuck you're going to the gym.
Like a Jersey Shore character. or
And you're like
something.
all puffed up and all this shit.
Yeah,
You see
yeah,
those guys
yeah.
at gym. They're like, they've got this energy, a lot of rage.
They have something to prove too.
There's
They're
something to
aggressive.
prove.
They're always trying to throw their weight around. It's because they don't have a purpose. Like they're not applying this power. They don't have nothing to apply this power to.
Yeah. Or on the other hand, sometimes you see guys, even in the business world, they have power and profit. So they're making money, they could take action, but they don't have purpose. So they will have a lot of accomplishments. You see, entrepreneurs a lot too. A lot of accomplishments. I have friends, very wealthy, 8-figure, 9-figure entrepreneurs, fucking miserable. They're not happy. Their family life sucked. Kids don't want to talk to them. Wife doesn't want to talk to them because they don't have no purpose. And you can see all they could talk about, let me how to make that next whatever bucket of money. But you look at them, they're not happy, man.
Yeah,
You can tell they're not happy people.
I've seen it, man. Like, you know, like they say, it doesn't make you happy, right? Like, but it doesn't make you happy. Like you need this, you need to be. But if you do it for a reason,
Now it changes the game.
it changes things.
Now you are a different kind of man.
Yeah.
Then from there, the last piece, which is passion.
Right here, we probably was like we had money. Yeah, man, money.
Money.
Yeah, you got to make
Fucking
money.
money.
That's how the world works, man.
Making money, man.
Yeah, if you don't like that shit, then maybe you should find some planet where they don't exchange currency for goods and services, and you do well there.
And money, if you think, I can tell you that when I say the word money, sometimes a lot of people have these negative association with money, where because the way that most people grew up, right?
Yeah.
So look at, just imagine this, a Lamborghini drove by, you're like, right? What comes to mind? Into your mind?
Yeah.
Comment below. You may be thinking that fucking
An
arrogant
asshole,
asshole prick, maybe because his dad's got money, probably a fucking drug dealer. Who the fuck is that asshole? He's like a arrogant bastard. Then my question is, how the fuck do you know?
Yeah.
Do you know the guy?
Everyone who buys a car.
Yeah, how do you know that person is not a father of four?
Exactly.
How do you know he's not a family man? How do you know has not been working hard for 10 years? And then finally he can afford this little bit of indulgence in his life.
Yeah.
How do you know? How can you know he doesn't go to church every Sunday? How do you know he doesn't donate to charity?
Yeah.
But because the society think about people with money is always, money doesn't grow on trees. Money is the root of all evil. I believe if you have negative association with money, you'll never have money.
Yeah.
Right?
Like I get these comments, oh, Brandon used to be cool. Now all he does is care about money. And I'm like, what?
You know what? If someone's saying that, you're fucking broke.
Yeah, man.
You're fucking
you're
broke.
poor as fuck.
You're poor. It's
Poor as fuck, man.
Because
it's a
that's your
problem.
belief.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with money. It's your belief about money. If you're saying that kind of thing, oh man, you're broke.
Here's my favorite thing. They'll say, Brandon's a sellout. You used to be cool. No, here's the thing, man. I do what I love and make money, right? I employ a bunch of millennials, young people. I give a bunch of them jobs and make money, right? I was doing this for free for man long. Would you do your shit job for free? Oh, no. If the answer is no, you're the sellout.
That's why broke people, they say this. Oh, I love this so much, I will do it for free. It's the dumbest thing you could say.
Yeah.
You know what rich people say? I love this so much, it's the only thing I would do for money.
Yeah.
Okay? Mic drop. Right there.
Yeah.
I love this so much, it's the only thing I would do for money.
Yeah.
Money earned is nothing more than a byproduct of value creation.
Yeah, and if you're doing something you don't love for money, you are a sellout.
You're a sellout.
Yeah, you are selling your fucking
When
time.
you are doing a job, trying to make money, and you hate the job, you hate the boss, you're a fucking
You're
sellout.
a fucking sellout, 100%.
Because you're selling your time, you're getting that paycheck, doing something that you don't like, you're ripping yourself off, you're ripping your family off.
Yeah. Because you never really get if you don't have enough passion.
Then what
for
kind
it,
of fucking
if you don't have, you're basically a prostitute. You know what I'm saying?
You are.
Yeah.
You're selling your soul. You are selling your time, and it's tough stuff. We're talking being a better man.
Yeah.
And you know what? You might not like what we're saying, and that's okay. You want to be the man at whatever level you want. We're talking being the best that you could be.
Yeah. If you don't like this, that's cool, man.
That's
I'm,
fucking fine.
I'm sure your boyfriend thinks you're cool. So like I'm sure he thinks you have redeeming qualities.
Passion. This we're talking about now. Passion, it means romance.
Yeah.
It could be family. It's about loving what you do. This is where your fulfillment comes in, right? So when you have a purpose, when you have power, when you can generate the ability to generate profit, now you have your passion.
Yeah, family, women, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And most people, really, most men actually want this.
Yeah.
They want power to get to passion.
Yeah.
They want profit to get to passion.
For sure.
That's really the end goal for most men.
And they skip this step.
They skip this stuff.
They skip this step. And then, but now if you get all this without a purpose, then it feels empty. You know?
It's empty. And you have guys sometimes just focus on this.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. A lot of guys really focus on this.
They just focus on this. They focus on, let me chase girls, which is okay.
Yeah.
But then it's burnout.
It's burnout. And so here's the thing. One of my buddies, he's like one of the top pickup artists in the world. And he teaches it all, you know. He said, listen, I heard him, he said, if you want like high quality woman, like high quality. We're not talking about
we're not talking
skanks and you know
high
bottle
quality
girls.
woman.
Yeah. You have to either be a good man or a good manipulator.
Yes.
Right? So you either got to trick. So basically, all the stuff he teaches, like my man, I can say RSD Derek, right? All the stuff he teaches is like what he teaches is showing a woman that you have this, so she thinks, oh, this is the kind of guy I want. Because that's what she doesn't want, a poor guy. She doesn't want a weak guy. She doesn't want a guy with no drive, no mission.
Yeah,
you think she wants that? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You don't deserve. If you don't have this shit, you don't deserve a high quality woman. So the only way to do it is to trick her into thinking this stuff.
Which is much easier to be a manipulator, saying the right things, putting on a facade and all that. But that's not who you are.
It's only easier short term.
Yep.
It's only easier like that night.
That's right.
It's like,
That's right.
But like to have a high quality woman, right?
Long term
woman, like you can't fake this. You can't fix what you fake, right? You can't fake this for how long can you fake this?
And do you want to be a fake
And do you want to
man?
Now long term, it's harder to fake this than it is to actually be this.
And that's why I think any true man, seeing even other men who has followed this and who has a purpose, who has the power, who can generate profit, make it rain, and also has good relationship. Look at how many men in your life around you has got all this shit figured out.
Yes.
Anyone we can see as a man, see this, fucking respect.
And you got to do it in order though, right? Like it's one.
It's here. It's here.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's fucking respect. Because how many men got all this figure out and do it well?
How many of them? Like honestly, how many of them?
In your life.
Do you think a guy that has this box checked off, do you think he has any problem with this? Or how many women would want to be?
That's why your friend has said it right. When you are that man, I'm telling you, you don't need tricks.
You don't need
You don't need lines.
You don't need game.
Naturally, women are attracted to a man like that.
Yeah.
Very easy.
And shadier pickup artists, not my boy, but the shady ones, they try to teach you how to present yourself in a way that tricks the woman into thinking that you're this. You can't. It's.
But it's also no good if you just have purpose and you have a purpose. You want to help people, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're driven, but you don't have the power.
If you don't have the power, you can't.
You can create change.
Yeah.
You have a good heart, right? It's like even a personal trainer, they want to help people.
Yeah.
You want to help people get into better shape. No one wants to hire you. No one wants to pay you money. No one wants to work with you. Nobody even knows who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
You have this. Good. You don't have any of this.
Yeah.
You need this to be a better man. That's what we're talking about.
I mean, and like even Mother Teresa had to fundraise, right? If like this, you can't just have this. Like she had to fundraise. She had to have enough like power. Her power came from like her prestige or the
influential. Ability to raise money for non-profit. Even Mother Teresa, that's how she gets the respect.
Man,
for people.
Is that old fucking lady a better man than you? Maybe it's time to fix that.
And that's how you become a better man.
Yeah.
Right? Brendan and I, we are doing a special training on how to develop. Now, I am not a master. I'm only a master of this. I'm very, very good with this, and I'm very good with that. Brandon, I think, is very good with this and very good with this. And also for certain businesses, fitness business,
no, for the fitness business, you're
also good with this.
For sure. Yeah.
Right? This I cannot teach you, but I can teach you these two columns. This is what I'm good at. That's why we go in depth about developing your what I call high income skill.
Yeah,
Right.
skills.
Skills.
Because you, I would say you are here right from a mental standpoint because like what you teach is not how to like trick people into money. You teach how to develop a skill that people
And
pay
offer
for.
value,
Right.
actual value to the
And
marketplace.
like honestly, I think we can put that. I think we can put like skills, because having a skill is powerful.
Correct. So you could take action.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Because if you don't have any skills, how are you gonna profit? You know.
So make sure you click on the link below.
Yeah.
Or go to www.fumoneywithbrandon.com.
Yeah.
www.fumoneywithbrandon.com. You also get a copy of my book.
Oh yeah, let me get a book.
Right.
Free copy. Yeah.
A free copy you can download, FU Money.
Free copy of the book
we
when you
go.
register for the training, and it's free, man. So like,
And in this book, I talk about power and I definitely talk about profit.
yeah.
Nothing gives you more power with the ability to say no. People talk about freedom.
Yeah.
People sometimes they think freedom is being able to do what freedom is. I want to do what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
It's not true. Freedom is the ability not to have to do something if you don't want to. It's a big difference, and that is FU money. You don't want to do that thing. You don't want to go to that job. You don't want to travel. You don't have to. That's freedom. There's a big difference. That's what we're talking about. So make sure you click the link and download the book and register for the webinar. Watch the webinar. We go a lot more in depth. And that's how you become the better man.
All right. Peace.